What's the difference between an investor and a trader? And which one should you be? So, first of all, when you're just starting out thinking about getting some knowledge and learning about how to trade stocks, you're not going to be a trader. No one's going to go and be a trader tomorrow. It's something that takes a lot of time and a lot of research and a lot of understanding to do. So this whole like, I'm going to quit my job tomorrow and be a trader, fuck that. And these guys on YouTube and on Instagram who tell you if you buy their course and you pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars, that you too can learn how to be a trader and quit your job and make millions like they do is bullshit. You're never going to make millions as a trader. That's just the reality of it. The people who make millions as traders have already made their money elsewhere, right? You can't become a millionaire trading stocks with $30,000 or $10,000 to invest with or trade with. You can't. It just is. It's literally impossible to do that. The people who make $30,000 a day trading stocks have that money from their parents or from previous careers where they worked and they saved up. It's just not realistic. So when you watch these videos, a lot of these guys are trying to come out here and sell to you. I'm not trying to sell to you. I'm just trying to show you and teach you how to trade on your own for yourself. You're going to have limited money. So you're not going to be trading right away. It's just not the reality. Maybe you can dabble a little bit here and there while you're learning and getting some experience, but likely you're working a 9-to-5 job. You wake up, you commute, you go to the office or wherever you work, your retail store, you have a boss, you get micromanaged, you have meetings. You can't be sitting at your computer all day trading stocks like I do. And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you like that guaranteed income that's coming in from your job. And maybe you have a little downtime throughout the day where you want to set in some orders and all that stuff and you want to do a little light trading. But to get that full experience, to understand how markets work, you got to be an investor first. So a trader is someone who buys a stock that day and then sells it that day. That's day trading. Swing trading is when you buy a stock on a dip and wait for it to recover. It can take days, it can take hours, it can take weeks. So you might end up holding a position for quite a while and then selling it. That's swing trading. So those are the two kinds of traders there are out there. And an investor is someone who will buy a stock today and hold it for 5 years. And they'll reinvest dividends, right? That's something you'll want to do. And they'll learn about how markets work. They'll say, hey, the markets are really down today. Just gradually, this isn't like anyone who tells you can learn how to trade stocks super quickly and become really successful and rich and fast overnight is lying to you, and they want your money. They're taking your money and they're giving you nothing in return. It's a process, man. It's going to take a long time to figure out how markets work, why they go up, why they go down. You're going to want to start paying attention to the financial news. You're going to start wanting to learn about different companies and reading earnings and reading analyst expectations and reports. There's a lot of great websites out there that can help you through that, and books. You want to start as an investor, buying stocks, holding them for the long term. Good stocks, high-paying dividend stocks, stocks that you've heard of, companies that you know. What would that be? What are some examples? Where do you get all your stuff online from, right? You know the name of that company. If you wanted a burrito, where would you go for lunch? You know the name of that company. If you wanted a pumpkin spice latte, where would you go? If you needed a new pair of shoes, if you needed a new video game for your Xbox, if you're always addicted to your Xbox, for example, who makes that? Start thinking largely. A lot of people say, "Well, I don't know any companies." Well, who makes your medicine that you take every day? What pharmaceutical company is that? It's probably a pretty big one that you've heard of, right? You know these companies. We just don't think about it day to day as this is a potential investment, and they are. They're great investments because they're companies you frequent, and you're familiar with. You know there's a line out the door every day at that burrito place for lunch. It's always busy. That's a place you want to start. And you want to buy those companies. If you post photos on the internet, what website are you using to post those on? They're owned by an even larger social media company. We know these companies. So you want to start investing and buying in companies you know and you're familiar with and studying them. Oh, it went down today. Why? Oh, their earnings came out. Oh, that's a thing. What are earnings? And you learn, you teach yourself as you go. And gradually, you can start trading a little bit here and there with stocks that aren't as expensive, say, for example, as Amazon. You can start buying cheaper, more affordable stocks that have a lot of volume over the course of the day, but you're not going to figure that out tomorrow. This takes time. And so the way to go about it, in my opinion, is to start off as an investor and gradually transfer some of your skills and what you've learned into actual trading. So what am I? And can you be both? I am both an investor and a trader. Of course, you can be both. You can be a day trader, a swing trader, and a long-term investor all at the same time. And anyone who tells you that you can't, why? Why can't you? Of course you can. I have long-term investments, and then I have my stocks that I trade. It's that easy. It really is. So I hope this clarified some stuff. I hope you have an understanding now of what a trader is, what an investor is, and that you can, in fact, be both. Have a nice day. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll be doing more videos like this soon.